Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to dive into one of the greatest bands of all time, one of the greatest rock bands. I'm really excited to bring back this concept because I love talking about music and artists. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So Led Zeppelin have a journey filled with electrifying music and a lot of legendary performances. So their story started in London in 1968, where four incredibly talented musicians came together to create something truly special. Jimmy Page, a skilled guitarist, had experience with the Yardbirds group and was eager to start a new musical journey. He joined his forces with the brilliance of the multi-instrumentalist John Paul Jones, the thunderous drummer John Bonham, and the charismatic vocalist Robert Plant. And just like that, in 1968, Led Zeppelin was born. So their sound was a unique and magical blend of blues, rock, and folk, and even elements from classical music actually. Led Zeppelin unleashed their first album, which was their name, so Led Zeppelin, in 1969, so a year after they put themselves together. And like that, they exposed their really great music to the world. Songs like Good Times, Bad Times, Dazed and Confused, of course, and Communication Breakdown set the stage for the band's meteoric rise. As Led Zeppelin's popularity grew a lot, they embarked on incredible live performances, and they were really known for making incredible ones. With Jimmy Page and his double guitar and Robert Plant with his incredible voice, it was really a great experience to watch a Led Zeppelin show at the time. And of course, we can't deny that Jones was really a great bassist. He was quite of a virtuoso bass player. And of course, John Bonham was an incredible drummer. And they pushed the boundaries of what rock was at the time, captivating the audience all around the world. It was really an overnight success. Well, an overnight sensation because they worked really hard, of course. The band's second album, Led Zeppelin 2, cemented their status as rock icons just after their second album. It also featured a lot of iconic songs like Whole Lot of Love, Ramble On, and Heartbreaker, if I remember correctly. Led Zeppelin had an uncanny ability to create music, earning themselves a dedicated following and having a lot of fans. But Led Zeppelin grew even more after Led Zeppelin 3 and Led Zeppelin 4. The albums Led Zeppelin 4, if I remember correctly, had the song Stairway to Heaven, which really became iconic and connected to the group, and is still one of the greatest songs in rock history, but also in music in general. It's such an amazing thing. And I've listened to the version of Heart as well at the Kennedy Center, and I really thought it was amazing. So if you haven't seen it, it's really emotional because it's the group Heart that's performing the song Stairway to Heaven in front of the group. But which is kind of sad, but also kind of heartwarming, is that the drummer that plays with the group Heart, that version of Stairway to Heaven, is none other than the son of John Bonham, who died in 1980. But as well as their incredible rock and roll, they were also known for doing a lot of savage parties and kind of legendary escapades. But despite all of that, their music continued to inspire a lot of people, and it didn't change a lot of things to their success. But tragically, as I said just before, Led Zeppelin forced a really hard time in 1980 when John Bonham, their drummer, passed away. And the loss of their drummer actually led the band to disappear. Well, to disband. And it really marked the end of an era. It was 12 years after they started Led Zeppelin. And what I find really incredible is that the members of Led Zeppelin chose not to continue Led Zeppelin without John Bonham, without their drummer. And that's beautiful because I think that in a group, every single member really creates the heart of the group. So changing is quite difficult. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, but it's a beautiful sign of respect. And though their time as an active band was quite short, Led Zeppelin is undeniably one of the greatest rock bands in all of history. They really had an innovative sound and some larger-than-life presence on stage that laid the foundation for countless rock acts that followed. And their influence continues to be felt today. I'm talking about them today, that's because they inspired me as well. They're really great musicians. Even though the group ended like 25 years before I was born, I truly am admirative of all that they've done. So really, thank you, Led Zeppelin. Well, this is the end of the video. I really hope you liked it. You learned a few things about the history of Led Zeppelin. This was a quick scroll through their history, and I might do a video about anecdotes about them because I tried to find a few, but I don't think it would have been an entire video in itself. So of course, I hope you liked it. I'm going to listen to a few albums of Led Zeppelin. I'll be right back. See you very, very soon. I hope to see you in a new video. Have an amazing day in the meantime. I'm sure you will. Bye bye, everyone.